opener, and you know, the player inside me, yeah, we left 14 points out on the field. I think that first field goal we had in the first half, you know, chalked that one up. But yeah, every drive in the second half when we kicked field goal and then missed that one, I guess we left more points than that because we missed a field goal. But yeah, but overall, some stuff was said during the week, and it was clearly evident tonight that BYU looked like BYU, and the other team was the other team. So I was happy with our performance tonight.
I think the common mantra heading into the season is Hoffman and Oppo on the receiving end, but even if Hoffman had been the whole game, I think Frail would have been your high man tonight. What was it like just connecting with him the way you did tonight?
You can tell, well, that's what happened is they were playing two safeties high over the top of our outside guys. And so, yeah, they were vulnerable in the middle. And you saw Kane, I mean, he had the one catch that he got down the field, but other than that, they were leaving him in gaping zones in the middle of the field. And you saw what he could do. So I don't imagine, you know, I mean, I'm sure Kane will have another game. He's definitely, we've seen what he's capable of. But we just respond to how the defense plays us. And tonight, they were really scared of our outside threats. And Kane did exactly what I expected and knew he would do. And that was performed very well.
Riley, you mentioned there were things said during the week. What were those things, and how do they motivate you guys?
Well, when an opposing team comes in saying, you know, that we're going to look like BYU more than BYU will, I mean, how are you supposed to take that? And so as I look at the total yardage, 426 to 224, we had a great defensive effort and a great offensive effort. And we are definitely leaving this game hungry because we feel like we definitely left points, left some yards out on the field. And we're excited because we played well enough to win the game and still have a lot of stuff to clean up and get better at. So it's, you know, week one, excited for week two, and so forth.
Hurry-up offense was very effective, kind of a new thing. Can you talk about that and how you enjoyed running that?
Yeah, I love it. It's what I did in high school, and it really puts pressure on a defense. And it's able for me, you know, the defense can't play as many games with you. They typically get into one or two calls and stick there, and so it's easier for me to process the defense. And besides that, I just like the tempo. It takes a lot of thinking out of it, and we've repped it so much that it's just our base plays. And you just go through your reads, and you're able to make easy completions. And our guys were in fantastic shape. And it's tough, especially in the home games. I would expect that to be a rock for us because of the altitude, and test our conditioning, which hopefully improves as the season goes on.
Riley, you talked a little bit about Kenny Akua, but what about Skylar Ridley, who seemed to come out of nowhere?
So Skylar, I mean, if you look at him, he is the traditional classic, you know, status quo BYU receiver. It's not Cody and Ross. Those guys are kind of the new revolution. But Skylar, you know, watching mid late 80s, early 90s BYU football, those are the dudes that were out there catching balls. So it was good. He's kind of a throwback guy, and he did exactly what I knew he could do and expected him to do if called upon. That was no surprise. He'd been doing that all through camp, and he knew exactly what to do on every play, made a couple of tough catches. He's a tough sucker. I can think of 2 plays where I threw high balls. Because the fast-paced offense, their defensive ends were not rushing upfield, and so my throwing lanes were a little tough. And so I had to leave it high for him a couple times. He got up, took shots in ribs, beat the defender who hit him up. So really proud of Skylar. I think that first catch being a touchdown pass really got him rolling with his confidence.